Hey, welcome back to the channel where creativity meets the heat press. If you're new here, I'm Marquetta, and today we're diving into another beautiful sublimation project. Sublimation memorial ribbons. I will show you all that you would need, and then I will show you the process. The items you would need for this project is 100% polyester ribbon. I don't know who's been buying all of the ribbon, but I had to at least go to 5 different stores to get the ribbon that I needed. I ordered some off Amazon delivery, and they brought me any kind of ribbon. I had to go take that back. I went to Michael's. They didn't have any at all. I had went to a different Walmart. They didn't have any. I did Amazon. They didn't have the size that I needed. And then I finally went to Hobby Lobby. And Hobby Lobby had some, luckily. And the ones I use is the 7/8 inch ribbon. You can get whatever size you want. I have to do 100 of them. So I have brought a lot of them. Hopefully I have some left over because they were so hard to find. You need your ribbon. You need some very sharp scissors to cut the ribbon without having any stragglers on the ribbon after. You need a hot glue gun. These are the sticks. I needed more sticks. You also need pins for them. This is what I brought from Amazon, but I really think I'm gonna take these back. I have some other pins that I actually use, but I can't find them right now. I will show those once I find them. And of course, your sublimation printer, your sublimation paper, and your sublimation ink. Now that we have all of that taken care of, let's get into it. So I'm going to turn you guys to my computer. Excuse the messy desk. And okay, I totally forgot that I could just screen record this part, because the footage I did get for this part is like basically not usable. So I just thought to do this part over and do a screen recording. So anyways, what I was saying in the video was we will not be going over designing at all. I'm just going through the steps of printing and pressing. So as you can see, my image is already mirrored because when for some reason, my computer wasn't printing for me to my printer. So I basically uninstalled my printer and I put it back. And when I added it back and downloaded the drivers and stuff again, the Epson software thing, like, it was totally different. So when I go to print and I go to mirror, for some reason my image doesn't mirror at all. So yeah, I will not be going through my print settings because I have a video of my print settings already. It's all the same. It's just, yeah. So I'm just going to always just double check because this is a computer. So I always double check to make sure everything is what it's supposed to be. So I have my paper size, auto select for the source, my premium presentation paper mat. Okay, everything is on, but my print quality, it always turn off. I don't know why, but I always do best quality. I have my mirror image on, my color settings, like everything is there. Everything else is good. I don't know what all this extra new stuff is, but then I say okay, save, and then print. I already printed what I needed, so I'm not going to print again. I just did this part of the video over because the video that I normally recorded yesterday is just not usable. So yeah, let's get back into the video. Mat, a tiny one for now. My heat press is heating up. I went and got the lighter. I'm actually going to be using this type of cutter instead of scissors, because my scissors aren't that sharp. You want really sharp scissors. I have my ribbon, some ribbon I had left over, so I'm not even getting into the ones I brought yet. Also have some keychains to make with this order. So yeah, let me measure this ribbon out. This for now. As you can see, my image is wider than my actual, hold on, let me put y'all down. Okay, bad lighting, but this is the best I can do right now. As you can see, my image is wider than my ribbon. That is exactly what you want. So when so like it gives you more extra room to work with. Basically, I'm going to cut my ribbon a little longer than the actual image, just so I make sure I get everything and there's no white space. So I'm going to cut it till about right here, and I'm going to cut. Let's see. I don't even have my ruler either, but that's fine because we'll be burning the ends later. Okay, and now I'm just going to use my first cut as in basically a guide to where to cut and how much to cut. And mind you, I need 100 of these. I may just go ahead and use this whole roll. I really hope I brought enough ribbon. Don't worry about the straggler little pieces, because again, we'll be cutting. We'll be burning the ends. See, this is why you want very sharp scissors. This is giving that very sharp. I'm going to speed this process. I'm going to speed this part up. I'll be back once I have all my ribbon cut. I got this little cute cutting board from Dollar Tree. It got all the scratches already on it, but I don't care. I got it just for this project. So I have just finished cutting from that row. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I was able to get 18 strips of ribbon from this roll, but keep in mind that this was already used for my mother-in-law's ribbons for her funeral. So I can't remember how many I already used from this. This is 18 feet. I'm gonna have to get more ribbon, because this is 18 feet that I got from Walmart back in November, but Walmart for some reason haven't restocked yet, and these are 5 feet. So I'm gonna have to go get more ribbon. I have at least 2 coming tomorrow from Amazon. So, and those are oh no, this is 5 yards. 5 yards is more than 18 feet. So no, I should have enough. I should have more than enough actually. So I'm going to go ahead, now that I've done rambling, I'm going to go ahead and start not pasting, but placing them on my design. You can do this several ways. You can use adhesive spray, not permanent, but adhesive just so it can sit on. Or you can use heat tape. I will be using heat tape because that is empty. I just keep it so when I go to Michael's, I know what to get. So again, you're just going to place your ribbon shiny side down. So the side that's shiny, you can see the shiny side because this is 100% polyester silk or satin. And then this is like the rough side. You want to place the shiny side, not the rough, the shiny side down on the image. So I don't need that right now. I'm just going to place them. Remember, my ribbon is longer than the image.
Just with the Hobby Lobby, I should have gotten more adhesive spray. So, yes, I'm just aligning the ribbon up to the image. And my heat press is now on 400. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but you want your heat press on 400 for, well, I do 60 seconds. Anything sublimation, I do 60 seconds. I don't care what the substrate is. I always do 60 seconds. My heat press, I have gotten from Amazon like years ago. I want to say 20.
So I'm going to use my heat tape to tape it down. You do this one or two ways. You can tape it down like this. Okay, so I'm just going to do a voiceover for this part because as you can see, I am taping it down, but I noticed at the last minute once I was finished taping down that I was actually taping the tape to my table also. So when I went to flip to grab the paper, when I went to grab the project, it wouldn't lift because the tape was on the table. So basically, all of the tape came undone. So you'll see in a minute where I basically had to do it all over again, but I just ended up using the adhesive spray, the little that was left in the can, which works so much better. Okay, I am back. So I was able to get some spray out of here. I ended up using the spray because the tape just wasn't working in my favor. Now that I have everything glued to the paper or tape down, I'm going to go ahead and put it on my heat press. I'm going to use a couple of sheets of computer paper as my butcher paper. I have to buy more butcher paper. So for now, coffee paper works just fine. So I'm going to put this on my heat press. Let's take y'all to the heat press actually. Excuse my space. It is a mess. But I'm going to go ahead and place y'all on the heat press. You want your paper to be facing up. Let me put it this way. You want the paper to be direct contact with the heat press. I have my pressure, I think, on medium. Yep, I have the pressure on medium. So we're gonna let that finish and I'll be back after. Okay. That is finished. Let that cool down because that will be very hot. Ooh, that's hot. You wanna let it cool down. Don't be like me, but go ahead and remove them once it cooled down and able to touch. All you do is remove them. I went ahead and started printing the next set because remember I have to do 100. She asked for 50 and then she came back and was like, we'll just make that 100. This is a loyal customer. Like whenever she has events, her or her family, she always, get that out of your mouth. She always suggests me. She always refer me. So because she's always thinking of me when they have events, I am throwing in these keychains for the immediate family only. So I asked her how many immediate family members there was, and I'm throwing these in. But this is how they'll come out. I'm really thinking about changing the image because you can't really see his face all that well. So, yeah. Now that they are done, I have to use these unfaithful scissors to cut off the negative white space. See, you want sharp scissors. I'm gonna cut it off later, but once you're in, oh, y'all can't even see nothing. Why y'all ain't tell me? Once you have your ribbon pressed, now you're just gonna fold your ribbon until it looks like a bow. So for me, it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna put some hot glue right here, and then I'm going to seal it together, and that'll be completed. So let's go ahead and do that. While I have my heat gun warming up, I'm going to go ahead and start. Sorry about the noise in the background. I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting these off. My scissors not sharp, so I have to use my fabric cutter. For any pieces, like any straggler pieces like this, don't worry, because we'll cut those will get burnt off, or in this case cut off. Okay, now that my now that my hot glue gun is warmed up, I'm going to, I just burnt my hand. I got too much stuff on my desk. I just burnt my freaking hand. Woo, that's gonna leave a mark. But all you want to do is first see where you want your hot glue to go. So that I want my ribbon to. I'm going to fix this later, but I noticed that my ribbon is going the wrong way. All you need is a dot. Don't need that much glue. And then, now that you have your hot glue on, now you're just gonna fold it until it's to your liking. And that's it for that part. I'm gonna speed this part up. Be back when I'm done. Oh, that's why I'm struggling. I have it going the wrong way. There we go. Now let's get I'll be back. Here are the pins I was referring to. I got these from Amazon. It's 100 count. I have more coming because, again, I made some for my mother-in-law funeral, and I think I made about 50 or 65. So this is all that's left. Glue wherever you want to put your pin. You don't need a lot. I put too much, and then you're just going to place your pin on. Ooh, hot. Once your pin is on, just let it sit before you do anything else. All you need is a little dot. Just so this video isn't extra long, I'm going to start showing the final steps. So, now that we have our ribbon together, we have our pin on, we are now going to burn. Remember I said you need a lighter? Now we're going to burn the ends. Some people, I don't have sharp scissors. Let's try my Cricut scissors. Some people cut at an angle to get the ribbon look. See? My scissors not sharp enough. I don't think I'm going to do that. So now you just take your lighter and burn the ends. You just want to seal it so it don't come unravel for however long your customer plans to keep it. I'm putting too much fire, but and ooh, did y'all get that? I'm gonna do it again. And this is the finished product. Let's do that one more time. You're gonna just, I'm not gonna cut it at an angle. I'm just gonna leave it how it is, and I'm going to seal the ends so they don't come unraveled. And that's it. And I have to do 100 of these, so thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, please drop them down in the comment section, and I will reply to you. Have a good night and see y'all in the next video. Thank you guys for watching.